everyone, I hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to be making Play-Doh, and I thought it would be fun to show you how I make our Play-Doh each week. So the ingredients that we need are all items that you should have at your house. So here we go. I'll show you the recipe and we'll get started. Okay, so to make Play-Doh, you need flour, oil, salt, cream of tartar, a pan. I like a wooden spoon. It works a whole lot better to turn it once it gets almost done. Some measuring spoons, measuring cup or bowl, measuring bowl or cup, and let's get started. All right, before I make the Play-Doh, and I know you're very excited for me to make the Play-Doh, I want to remind you that we will be using a stove. So if you want to make a Play-Doh, and I encourage you to make some Play-Doh, you need to make sure you ask your parents' permission first, and then your parents are around to help you, because you need someone to help you measure, and you need someone to make sure that you're safe when you're around the stove, because remember, stoves are hot and they can burn you. So please make sure you ask, and I look forward to hearing all your stories of making Play-Doh. Let's go make some Play-Doh. First thing you need when making this recipe is 2 cups of flour. So I'm gonna get 2 cups of flour. There's 1, and 2. Next, we're gonna add in the salt. So I'm gonna add in 1 cup, so just 1 of these. It's a lot of salt, so I would suggest not eating it because it's not gonna taste very good at all. Kind of like ocean water. Really salty. All right, so 1 cup of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of cream of tartar. So cream of tartar looks like flour also. If a little bit spills in, I am the messiest cook, so you know what, if you make a mess, it's all right. So 1, and then here's 1/2 tablespoon. Running low on cream of tartar, but you know what, the smaller the amount of cream of tartar, that's okay. So I'm gonna finish putting the rest of it in here and we'll be okay. So if you want to put the whole 1.5 tablespoons in, that'll be good. If you don't, it'll be fine too. Next, we're gonna take our wooden spoon and we're gonna mix it all together. There's 1/4 cup. The last ingredient we're gonna put in is 2 1/3 cup of water. So there's 1 cup. I'm gonna add another cup, and then 1/3, which is a lot smaller. Making sure I have the right amount. So then there's the 1/3, and then we're gonna stir it all up. Now, the best way to do this is to stir it and make sure you get as many of the clumps out as you possibly can. Hopefully you can see this. I don't know how dark it is. So I'm gonna stir it. Okay, so I got most of the clumps out, as you can see. You're not gonna be able to get them all out, but as many as you can. And then you're gonna turn your stove on to medium to high heat, and it's gonna start looking like this. You're just gonna keep stirring it and try to get the softer side to the bottom, or the more liquidy side to the bottom. And just keep stirring. Okay, so here's what it looks like right now, and it's pretty much done. I tried to get all the places that look kind of sticky out, and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna turn it off and then I'm gonna let it cool for a little bit. Okay, so I put it on a piece of aluminum foil. I'll let it sit for probably 10-15 minutes and then I'll start adding food coloring to it. Right, the Play-Doh is ready. So before we put the food coloring into the Play-Doh, it's gonna be a little bit hard. So if you can look at this, it's kind of a little bit crunchy. I'm gonna have to play with the Play-Doh a little bit and get it to not be crunchy anymore. So let's do that. Alright, I finished squishing all this Play-Doh and getting it back to a normal Play-Doh consistency. So what I have done to these other four, I am making them into a ball and then making kind of like a little indent, a little hole, but it's not going all the way through. So it kind of looks like a little volcano. And I'm gonna put some food coloring in it. Now, when you do this, I'm putting like 2 or 3 squirts in each one. Make sure that you do not get it on your clothes, because it's okay if it gets on your hands because it will come off, but it won't come out very easily from your clothes. And then, so what I did was I closed up the hole and then I started playing with it. And see, it gets blue everywhere. I try not to get a whole bunch on my hands because it will stain your hands for like a little while, but once you wash your hands, it'll come off. And you should be washing your hands a whole lot right now to keep all the sick germs away. Actually, you should wash them all the time, but alright, here's my final product, my blue Play-Doh. The more I play with my Play-Doh, the more blue it's gonna turn. So, and if you want it to be even more blue or more red or whatever color you want, you can use more food coloring, or you could also use, while you're cooking, you can add in Kool-Aid and it'll make it smell good. This one doesn't really smell like good, it just smells like salt. But if you add in Kool-Aid, it will make it smell good and it will be colorful and you won't have to add in food coloring. So, I look forward to hearing your stories. If you do make Play-Doh, maybe send me some pictures of you making it or pictures of you playing with it, and I look forward to talking with you guys soon. Bye, have a good day.